Keep it Dusty from these studios. Here was Support Tekkit. I went and found like a ton of iron, which I guess is already cooked. That's pretty fast. So yeah, now we're gonna be able to make the launch pad. So I believe we need 3 blocks. Go. Yep. And we also need compressed iron, I guess. Yeah, compressed iron. And in order to get that, you need an ingot compressor. Which makes no sense. Because I looked up ingot. You know, there's nothing there. So I think this is a lie, and I'm just going to spawn some in. That's cool. Oh. Just have to get into cheat mode first. Anyway, this week I'm going to be talking kind of late about Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which is a movie that came out on a long time ago. It's a bit of a overdue video, but I just haven't gotten to any videos in like a while. Sorry about that, by the way. I don't know why I haven't been doing any videos, because I'm just really lazy. Not bored, no, not any of that. Just lazy. Just lazy as heck. I'm like the laziest person in the world. Spent some diamond. Looks like some tin. Some lead. And some silver. We're gonna need all that stuff later. Plus, I like to just get this out of my way. Let's have some building materials and get rid of that action. Keep that. And a little bit of that in there just for safekeeping. A pulverizer. I have no idea what I need that for, but I have what I need to make rocket launch pad. Okay, let's go make our launch pad. This is the space station. Oh, I should probably go to bed first. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up into space. I'd like to make like a space station. I don't know what my goal is. Just to get to space. It's like, it seems like a pretty generic, and everybody already has that kind of goal. But you know, this is like the most informal, retarded Let's Play ever. So that's how things are gonna go. Right here, it's perfect. Nice little flat spot. Am I in creative? That would explain some things. Alright, now all I need is a rocket. So I think we need like a NASA workbench for that. So let's see if that's, there it is. Let's see. First of all, I think I was in, yeah, that's, so how do you make that? You need compressed steel, which is possible. Advanced wafer? What's a wafer? Man, and look at all this aluminum. Okay, well, I think I have some aluminium. Man, it's hard to get to space. It's the only thing I do not like about the new, like, well, I wouldn't say the new, but just Tekkit in general, is how like complicated everything is. So what was it? It's aluminum wire. So I just need some aluminum. Lead, tin, silver. No aluminum. Etc. How do you make aluminum? Is that just like ore that you find? Looks like it is. Anyway, I guess I'll just do some farming while I wait. I got my hoe. I'll just surely be at some growing pains by now. I do not. I need to see. I'll just work on the farmy a little bit. So yeah, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, DreamWorks movie, so obviously it's going to be terrible, because all DreamWorks movies are terrible. Don't judge, it's just my opinion. I mean, it was cute, but it just seemed a bit like, it was something that was, it just seemed like, okay, I like the old cartoon, and I like this movie. I'm not saying that I don't like it, I like it, and of course it's DreamWorks, so I don't like it. But It just felt kind of samey, you know. Just felt like, you know, every other movie I've seen was exactly like that movie, and it really wasn't unique. It was just kind of, yeah, it was, you know, another one of those movies. So it wasn't just the best movie ever. I mean, some aspects of it were kind of, you know, it was pretty funny. The voice talent was okay. Animation was pretty good. Of course, Disney would have done better because it's Disney. But I mean, I'm just gonna get a ton of comments of people like, "Don't be judging DreamWorks. Disney's had flops of their own." Yeah, they may have had flops of their own, but like every DreamWorks movie was bad, so you can't really talk about that. You know, just what I don't like about them is first of all the backstory about John Katzenberg. Yeah, he's like the arch enemy. I do not like that guy at all. He makes me mad, really mad. And I really don't feel like talking about him. So if you want to know why I'm so mad at him, just go read up on him, and you'll figure out why I'm so mad at him for what he's done, for his betrayal. Second of all, DreamWorks just always seems to just go like over the line a little bit in some of their movies. Like some of the jokes and stuff they say are just a little, you know, it's not entirely family friendly. It's just that's nice. I don't know. This you know, it could be interpreted bad. I mean, it's like, let's go kick some grass, and you're like, okay. And surprisingly, I saw that in Planes, but I wasn't really surprised because I knew Planes was going to be terrible. But that's like Disney. Just it's not Disney's fault that they messed up on that one. They must have had the help of somebody else to mess up on that one as badly as they did. So yeah, that's really all I have to talk about for this week. So this is going to be a very extremely boring episode. Unless if you like these boring episodes, then keep watching, because that's all you're going to get. Lag. May not be lagging, it may just be the badness of it. I'm gonna look for some aluminum, and I'll come back when I do. So stay right there and do not leave or pause this video, or else. And I'm back. I found some aluminum and I've smelted it up, and all I need to do is put some stuff around it. So I think I can. 3. I didn't see how much was on there because of the weirdness of that. Do I have aluminum here? If I do, I'll be really mad at myself. No, I don't. Okay, good. There it is. There she is. Well, there's one wool. Looks like we're gonna have to go sheep hunting then. And I've already found my first prey. So let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Well, I guess while I have the time, and if you'll bear with me, and if this really doesn't interest you, have a great week and see you later. But I wanted to talk about EPCOT, and yeah, because that's kind of my obsession. And I know some people would be a little bit like, okay, I'm leaving this video right now. But you know, if you have any interest at all in the EPCOT theme park and any of that stuff, then just, you know, also rubber tree. Oh, these are like really good for yeah, I don't know what they do. Just kill you anyway. So what does it do the other way to make a string and orange wool and a wool gin. So basically it's a rip-off. Could just get a bed and put it in the sauna, but yeah, but you need, okay, so you need wool and some, yeah, man, that's a pretty good deal right there. So yeah, anyways, EPCOT. When EPCOT first opened in 1982, there really was pretty bare. They had the Universe of Energy, the spot for Horizons was blank. And they have Test Track, which is where, or not Test Track, sorry, forgive me, World of Motion, which is where Test Track is now. They had Living Seas, oh no, they didn't have Living Seas, they had the Land and Imagination. And so it's pretty bare, not much, not many rides yet. There's lots of controversy. They're still trying to figure them out, and sponsors are jumping from sponsor to sponsor, trying to get someone to really sponsor it. So it really didn't take off as they planned on opening day. But later the attractions came in, and my, it was a beauty. The park was mainly focused on basically education. It wasn't like, you know, sit down, we'll teach you math. It wasn't like that education. It was like, it's basically like Spaceship Earth. You know, that ride's still around, so if you can't really relate to what I'm saying, just think about Spaceship Earth. Basically, they had a bunch of rides that were like Spaceship Earth, but they were all themed different things. Like transportation was World of Motion, and the Land, and all that stuff. And it was just so. I mean, the original EPCOT was just imaginative and creative and inspirational. It was just a great place, and even though it wasn't like roller coasters and, you know, intense, awesome, fun rides, it was still just a blast because, you know, you were learning and you were having fun at the same time, because, you know, only Disney could pull something off like that, learning and having fun at the same time. Because Disney is just spectacular doing anything they ever do. It sounds kind of like prejudice, but whatever. Anyway, so the like for example, the Imagination Pavilion. I'll tell you the timeline. This basically describes the entire EPCOT area in a timeline. So when it first opened was after opening day. Obviously, it was, you know, jumping sponsors, and it was kind of really wasn't opened for a little while later. They were still trying to get everything done. There was kind of a rush to get everything done, and when they finally got it done, it was ride unlike today's about, of course, imagination, but it didn't focus on the senses like, you know, sight and smell and all that stupid stuff. It focused on stuff like literature and like performing arts, film. I mean, it was much more serious, like very inspirational. You know, it was all very it was well done, obviously, but it just felt better. I don't know. It's really hard to explain, as you can tell. I'm butchering this up right now. Great sheep hunt has gone wrong. The grape sheep hunt, oh no. I didn't even get that wool. Great sheep hunt is not going as planned. And another example is the Living Seas Pavilion, which was a pavilion where there was a pre-show, and there was a little thing called the hydrolator, and it was basically like an elevator. It wasn't really the most advanced technological thing in the world. It was just, a little cab or a little elevator-looking thing that you walked inside and just shook you around and looked like you were going underwater. And you went to this place called Sea Base Alpha, which is this scientific sea base place, and it was all about, learning about the living seas and all the creatures under the sea. But yeah, so it was very fun, inspirational, and the soundtrack was great. I'm not saying it's not now, because you really can't mess up a soundtrack. It's just, I don't think I've ever heard like a really bad soundtrack that I've just hated. It's either like or it's like whoa, it's amazing. So yeah, they did a great job. Okay. Oh look, we may get some oh! Alright, help! No, shut up. We still have more time. Okay. Alright. come back next week for the exciting conclusion of the failed sheep wool hunt. Dun, 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 dun. Have a great week, everyone.